Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to talk about loops. Java programming language has a facility to allow a section of code to be repeated. Loops are categorized as for loops and while or do loops. So now I'm going to talk about for loops. Simple for loops iterate a specific number of times based on counting up or down on an integer variable. For example, if we want to do something 20 times, we can make a loop that counts up from 1 to 20 and put our work inside the loop. Generally, the three main parts that need to be written for a for loop are the initialization, the initial or starting value, the condition under which the loop will stop, and the increment or decrement of the variable. Okay. Another important part of the for loop is the indication of the start of the loop section and the end of the loop section. In Java programming language, these are indicated by opening and closing curly brackets. So here is an example of actually how to write a for loop in Java programming language. First, we need to type in for, and inside the parentheses, we need to first put in our initialization code, semicolon, and then we need to actually specify the condition under which the loop will stop, semicolon, and then we need to specify whether we want to increment or decrement our variable. And then we use an opening curly bracket followed by a closing curly bracket, and then we put our statements inside these curly brackets. So now I want to show you a real example about how to use for loop in Java. In the following example, the code will output the hi world text 20 times. So as you can see here, first I need to just type in for, and then inside the parentheses, first I need to put in the initialization code. As you can see here, I have declared and initialized the variable I here. So as you can see, the data type of my variable is integer. The name of my variable is I, and I have assigned the value 0 to my variable. And then at the end of my initialization code, I just need to put in the semicolon. And then I need to put in the condition code, the condition under which the loop will stop. So because I want to output the hi world text 20 times, so I need to specify that until the I is less than or equal to 20, please output the hi world text. Okay. And at the end of the condition code, I just need to put in the semicolon. And then at the end, I need to specify whether I want to increment or decrement the variable I after each execution of the for loop. Okay, here I want to increment the variable I because I have actually assigned the value 0 to my I variable, and I want to increment it because I want to increment it until it is less than or equal to number 20 in order to actually show the hi world text 20 times on the screen or somewhere else. So what does this I++ means? This I++ means please add one value each time that the for loop executes. Okay, for example, for the first time that the for loop executes, the I variable is equal to 0. Okay, for the second time it is 1, for the third time it is 3, and so on. So this is how you actually create a for loop in Java. And if this doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry, it's just an introduction to these concepts. I just wanted to give you actually a sense, actually an introduction about this for loop in Java.